1111 was a number sequence that I kept seeing all last year. And I always tell people who know me, 2015 was probably one of the realest years of my life. I went through a lot of different changes, lost a lot of friends, gained some new ones, went through a bunch of changes, and I just kept saying 1111. So when I Googled it, I looked it up and it was like, 1111 is an angel number. And the main message was, what you're thinking about is going to manifest. Like, step into your destiny, you're on the right track. Like, although I'm going through all of this adversity, it was just that positive reminder that if I just keep thinking positive and keep pushing forward, like, anything that I've gone through won't be in vain. Like, I'm gonna make it. Like, it's okay. Rewind is probably one of my favorites on the album EP, because that was the first song where I really started putting, what I was going through into my music. Before I was just kind of making music that sound good, but I didn't really put any real experiences into it. So when I went through my last breakup, that kind of just got me in this emotional space, and I was just like, I gotta get this in my music. So rewind, like, let's go back in time. I know everyone can relate to a point in their life where they were really happy, or they were like really happy with that one person that they really loved, and you want to rewind, but you gotta keep moving forward. Press pause, then hit play and move forward. So like, those songs were really created like in the privacy of my room. I was just in the house. I've linked up with Tommy J, who's a great friend of mine. He actually helped me get the melody down. We did that together. We were sitting in my apartment in Morgan View, and we were just playing around with like notes and stuff. So I kind of just go off of the feeling and the vibe, and we created that whole record, and it was just magical. And the same with Honest, because like if we go in track order, Honest comes into play where, you realize that although you and that person aren't together, you guys still really love each other. So, being honest with each other, you love them from afar, but let's be honest, like, we know we still would want to be back together and give that effect. And everyone who knows me, give an effect means, make it happen. Do something like, if you're not shitting, get off the pot. Excuse me, like, what's up? Let's be honest and let each other know that although we love each other, although we don't speak, we love each other. Then, because I kind of write everything down in my house, me in my house right now. These are my notes, how I kind of decided what records would go on the EP. So then we go into Zodiac, and with Zodiac, shout out to Bokaj Brad, he did that beat. I heard that beat once again in my room. I'm normally by myself when I come up with these concepts, and I loved, how the beat just kind of took me to this other place. So I wanted to write about the horoscopes, because I ate Chinese food that day, and I opened up my fortune cookie, and like, it was some love, it was like a love fortune, and I just remember like, what, I'm not in love, like, let me see how I can play off of like this Chinese theme in a sense. So Zodiac came about, and anyone who listens to that record, it's just saying you're not the only sign in the Zodiac. Meaning, once again, you can love that one person, and that one person in the song happens to be my Virgo. So I'm saying, I love you, but you ain't the only sign in the Zodiac. Another one, yes, and that's the next record. Oh my gosh, shout out another one. Shout out to The Elements. Those are the dope writers that co-wrote that record with me. And shout out to Hero, the producer. He's hella dope. Out in ATL, I created that record in Atlanta, actually. Most of you guys don't know that I do use Atlanta as a creative space for me. I love the DMV, but when I create new music, I always like to go there. I get this like different vibe. Like, I totally feel like Maya Milan in the A. Like, I don't know what it is, but the vibe out there is great for music. So I come out with some of my best stuff when I go out there. Another one, y'all know another one, breakup song. I kind of explained the breakup that I had. So I I was over it. I was over it. Another one is an FU to guys that play games, okay? And it's for my ladies, so y'all can move on. So, hope y'all got that. Girl Code. Girl Code is, after Rewind, my favorite record is Girl Code, because I feel like, you know, I got the guys out the way. Like when I'm talking about, you know, my whole life has changed, I'm on to another one. I then felt that the ladies, you know, I'm not going to give like this full-on feminist effect just yet, you know, like the ladies be doing wrong too. And I feel like loyalty amongst women is so extinct in a sense. I went through a few situations with a couple of friends or females that I thought were my friends, and I wanted to just create a record about how you're not supposed to break those cardinal rules to friendship, like having a real best friend. There's just things that you shouldn't do to your friends. You shouldn't steal from your friends. You shouldn't talk about your friends. You shouldn't steal your friend's best friend's man. Like, you shouldn't be, I shouldn't walk out my house and be like, oh my god, bitch, is that my shirt? Like, oh my god, is that my leggings? Like, what's the tea? Like, communicate with your friends. Like, don't do that, because you could have a guy, and you know, I hope relationships, if anyone who is in a relationship right now, you know, I wish y'all the best, but you'll always have your good girlfriends in the event that something just don't work out, you know? Nothing is promised. So don't break the girl code. What is wrong with y'all? Backyard is in itself, you know. My mom, she's here, by the way. She's trying to be like, she's trying to say that she gave me that concept. However, no, she didn't. I was in the backyard when I wrote that song. Like I said, you know, I write a lot of my songs at home in the privacy of, you know, my room or just my own space. So I was in the backyard, and you know, a lot of the time, anyone who knows me, if you're one of my real good friends, you know, I always have functions at my house. There's always something going down. You know, we're always in the backyard. Somebody's putting one in the air. Somebody's got a drink going. Like, we got music going. It's like a little fake effect. Yeah. Like, we kind of get our life in my backyard. So I wanted to make a song about chilling, turning up with your friends, having a kickback. You know, just the average everyday life of your urban girl next door. You know, I'm from Maryland. I wake up, I like my glass of OJ in the morning. You know, what about you? Like, AFWM, Ain't Fucking With Me. I did that song in the DMV. Shout out to the producers, Spaceship Shaw, David Knox. Y'all did y'all thing, okay? When I tell you that that beat is so hard and I can't wait to perform it, I can't wait to get crowds involved. I'm gonna do a mannequin challenge to it, okay? We're gonna get shit popping, but Ain't Fucking With Me is just that female empowerment, self-confident song. I wanted to make a record that females feel good about, and you know, I wanted just females to know, like, it's okay to be cocky within your own right. You know, love yourself. These bitches ain't fucking with you, let it be known. Walk out the house and be like, you know what? Ain't nobody fucking with me. Nobody's about to fuck up my debt. Nobody's about to fuck up my money. You know, these hoes can't touch me. Like, I'm good, okay? I'm tunnel vision. I'm about my money, my business success. If you got kids, I'm about my children. You know, Ain't Fucking With Me is your own reason for why people aren't fucking with you. So I write about the DMV. You know, I'm from Maryland, because it's like, Maryland has so many great, talented people here, you know. I want to let people know, like, I'm from here. I'm proud that I could be around these people that are so dope, and also be dope myself within my own right. So it's just a feel-good song. I love the song. It's a bunch of pop, ratchet, hip-hop, you know. The song is dope. So if you don't like it, I don't care. It's cool, because I work out to it. I do everything to it. It's dope. And yeah, I'm just grateful to be at this space in life. Like, I can't believe I finally have an EP out. You know, I have so many more records. Guys, I haven't even given y'all my best stuff. You can't even see this over here, okay? I haven't even given y'all my best work. I mean, well, this is my best work for this time period, but like, I'm just still ever changing and evolving musically, so it feels good for you guys to have this body of work that kind of just captures my last life within the last 2 years. You know, this is like therapy for me to finally get out a body of work to you guys. And it's just more music to come. I'd love to know your feedback. I'd love to know which songs are your favorite. I'd love to know which songs you don't even like. You know, I'm open to everyone's critiques, criticisms. People are not going to love everything you do. But I respect everyone's opinion, because at the end of the day, I'm proud of it and I love it. And that's all that matters. So, yeah, y'all just listen to it. I'm so stoked. So.
You're what, Mike?